Dear students, very good afternoon to all of you. So today we have the pre-placement briefing session for uh, the company Jains. They are hiring for a data integration modeling analyst. Uh, and in this discussion, I'll brief you about the organization, the roles, skill sets required, compensation, work location, and further we will discuss about the hiring process with regard to this recruitment drive. So let's start with the introduction about Jains. So Jains, their headquarters is in Croydon, Surrey, United Kingdom. So it's basically a defense analyst organization which mainly caters for militaries across the globe and the governments with regard to the deployment, military equipment deployment inventories, as well as the latest developments in the weapon systems and the military equipment. Uh, it's an open source defense intelligence organization. So it caters for the military capabilities and orders of battle, equipment inventories, and also to carry out all this, they have a uh, uh, tech part as well as an integral part of their organization, which take cares of API integration, analytics, and AI. Major clients that they have are, uh, as mentioned, militaries across the world, government agencies, defense contractors, and the defense industries, and the technology partners who are catering for various defense requirements across the globe. This is the very first time that they have started hiring freshers for this role, and the requirements are also quite interesting. So I'll touch base upon the role and the requirements. Uh, the designation is data integration and modeling analyst, and as in case of any data analyst or any data role, this role has a fundamental requirement of good proficiency in SQL, Excel, Python, and since they deal a lot with analytics in the defense space, where one has to interact with the leaders across the globe. So, uh, English communication or the English speaking skills should be extremely good. And since a lot of analytics are involved and complex decisions have to be taken, one need to have a very good problem solving ability. Uh, they are hiring for Bangalore location currently, and the work experience required is 0 to 2 years. When we say 0 to 2 years, as you would have seen in the job board, this role doesn't need exclusively IT professionals. This role requires someone who is from core engineering. Having said that, that doesn't mean that a IT engineer cannot apply for this role. If you can understand the nitty-gritties of equipments or various machineries, uh, you are good for this role. Or otherwise, this role exclusively demands someone from core engineering background, such as electronics, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, aeronautical, robotics, kind of engineering roles. So if you are from these backgrounds, your ability to comprehend the relevant data and to make uh, decisions becomes easier. So that is a mandate. But if you can pick up the things easily in a short span of time, then even if you're from IT background, you're eligible. But being from engineering background or someone from the physics background is very much essential, or instrumentation for that matter. And the experience, if you're experienced, you should have experience in core engineering or analytics involved in core engineering. The CTC for this role is up to 8 LPA. It can be beyond this as well, based on the previous CTC for the experienced candidates. But for a fresher, the max CTC designated for this role is 8 LPA. Again, it depends on the discussion that happens during the interview and salary negotiation. Okay. So I hope I made the role requirements very much clear for everyone. If you're able to, I'll take the questions. Don't worry. In the end, I'll take the questions. Okay. So if you're from a IT background, if you're able to pick up the things, I mean, what a core engineering graduate can, you're very much eligible, provided the decision is based on the I mean, the hiring team. Okay. But as of now, the mandate is this. But you're free to take the test. Okay. As long as you have the zeal to learn and adapt very quickly. Okay. So let me move to the hiring process. As in case of any other hiring process, the first round of assessment will be on one compiler, where your English comprehension ability, problem solving ability through aptitude, and data analytics ability through Excel, Python, and SQL will be evaluated. Round two and further rounds would be virtual. There can be one more online assessment on core engineering concepts related to the domain, and further the data analytics interview and the cultural fitment interview will be conducted. So this is about Jane's. It's a very interesting and very good opportunity for someone from a core engineering background. Okay, so now I'll end this presentation. So let me take you through the process completely. The role is a data integration and modeling analyst role, and the skills required are very basic Python, SQL, Excel, and English comprehension and aptitude. Followed with, if you're from a core engineering background, uh, it becomes easier for you in terms of understanding the business. And if you're from non uh, engineering or you're from IT stream, if you're if you have good learning ability and if you can adapt quickly, the based on the discussion you will be considered. Okay, but you're free to take the test, and the compensation is 8 LPA, and the work location is Bangalore. Okay, now the floor is open for questions. If you have any questions, please drop your questions here. And before we jump to Q&A, I would suggest that if you're taking the test, please go through what company does. That's the whole reason why I said that they have gone through the company's profile. So if you're appearing for a hiring process, please understand what a company does. Okay. Yeah, irrespective of your career gap, if you are able to justify your career gap and if you have the right skills required for the role, you're very much eligible. BSc Maths, same conditions applied as much as for IT. Okay. Not exactly. Probably to understand what do you know about the equipments, or if you can understand the basic terminologies. Okay. If you're from data science stream or any IT stream or any IT graduation process like BC program like BSc Computer Science, BSc IT, BSc Computer Application or BC or MCA, you're very much eligible to take the test. But in the interview, you should be able to show your adaptability and learning ability. Okay. Even from math, stats somehow uh, statistical ability always helpful. Okay. But if you're from other graduation commerce, not sure. Uh, this is for everyone. The details of the assessments are uploaded on the, are being updated on the job board. Okay. Even the mail communication that goes to you has all the information. When the test starts, when the test ends. So if you have the access to the job board, you're free to apply. So these details will be joining date, 5 days or 6 days a week that will be briefed by the hiring team. Okay, regarding the eligibility criteria, I made it clear that If you're from physics, stats, and engineering programs, it won't be much of a problem. Okay. So a test link will be shared before 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. the test starts. So between 2:45 is the deadline for the applications. You can take the test. See, the whole purpose of recruitment drive is to ensure that you get a fair opportunity to at least take the test. Okay. Irrespective of your career gap, uh, whether you're from analytics or not, if you're that's totally fine as long as you're ready to put that effort and show your worth in the hiring process. And for core engineering students, it's a very good opportunity. Yeah, all the process will be entire process will be virtual. Okay, that's totally fine. I've been repeating the same thing. Irrespective of your graduation program, if you do well in the assessment, if you show your worth in the interview that your learning ability and adaptability is good, we don't have the access to the aptitude topics. Okay, these are basically your uh, time and speed, logical reasoning kind of questions. Okay, ratios, what you come across in your campus recruitment. Okay, so I'll take few more questions and we'll end the session in few more minutes. So anything other than the eligibility criteria and the test link? See, as of now, for the process, the first step is you have to have a very good English communication skills, problem solving ability, and the tech stack proficiency, that is Python, SQL, and Excel. Okay. This is a fresh role, so you will be starting as a part of a data integration team. Okay. No, there is no service agreement. Core engineering skills that would be expected can be the what do you say, uh, metrological expectations for in case of mechanical engineering graduates. For electrical, it could be something related to power distribution, and for electronics and instrumentation, it could be something related to power electronics or a control systems kind of questions. No, this is not a work from home. It's a completely work from office and occasional provision for hybrid setup in Bangalore. But as of now, it is completely work from office setup. Yes, you can. You can use uh, pen and paper, ensuring that you don't switch the tabs, you don't indulge in any kind of malpractice. It's a data role for the core engineering graduates. So this company basically does a lot of analytics. So they are the defense analysts. They do a lot of research on the equipments, machineries, weapons, and military strategy. And for that reason, one need to be from a core engineering background. But yeah, when a core engineering student can learn analytics and get into IT, that should not be a problem. Vice versa, shouldn't be a problem for a IT student. They're more than happy to accommodate. I mean, it's a kind of similar case. The way Swiggy hires you guys for a FMCG sector or a closed package goods sector or the logistics. Similarly, here the data application is for the core engineering. You cannot be specifically asking about data analyst. Please go through the JD. The role clearly says it's a data integration and modeling analyst. So there are a lot of data part involved into it. Okay, then, yeah, I hope I've answered all your questions regarding the eligibility criteria and the role. That you will have to research, Vamshi. We can speak about this organization, not about other organization. In fact, Capgemini does a lot of Airbus projects, Bombardier projects. Okay, fine. Regarding the date and time of the first round, it has been briefed in the job post. Please go through it. Okay. So let me conclude the session. Before I conclude, let me give you the detail again. So this company is Janes. It's a defense analyst firm who does a lot of analytics, analysis of various equipments, machineries, and militaries across the globe. Their major clients are militaries and governments and defense equipment manufacturer and contractors across the globe. And this role requires an individual to work from office in Bangalore. The work experience required is 0 to 2 years, and the CTC is up to 8 LPA. The skills required are English communication skills, problem solving ability, and a good proficiency in tech stack that includes Python, SQL, and Excel. And if you're from a core engineering background, it's very helpful because you can understand easily the engineering concepts and the terminologies. If you're not from core engineering background, if you're from commerce, stats, or physics, or mathematics, or life science, or for that matter, IT, if you show very good learning ability and adaptability during the hiring process, if you do enough research about the company, showing your keenness during the interview, uh, you will be very much eligible. Okay. So, yep, the first round would be on one compiler, and the subsequent round will be conducted by the organization itself. Okay. And the deadline for this application is till 2:45 p.m. today. Okay. Please apply, and between 2:45 to 3, you will receive the test link. Okay. Fine then. So let me end this session. And regarding the other hiring processes, please drop an email to placements at OdinSchool.